Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the BAMF podcast. Before we get started, let me play this contractually mandated intro music. A lot of people don't know that. You know the guy who did Rock Me Amadeus back in the 80s?
Falco?
He had nothing to do with that trailer?
He composed that music before he died.
What?
Yeah, we were very close. We were pen pals.
No kidding. That's legit.
I'm lying. That's not true. Sorry. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to another episode.
I didn't realize I was muted when I asked, "Are you serious?"
How long have you guys known me? A minute or two? All right. Anyway.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been 30 seconds. I think I've known you 30 seconds.
So today we're playing a lunchtime section of Valor Nights, and that doesn't show up at all. Where we are vehicles who are also robots. And everybody go around, introduce the character you'll be playing. Jacob, start with you.
Hello, I am Jacob Blackman. I am a freelance illustrator, and today I will be playing the role of Victor Alpha.
All right, Alice.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lala, and today I'll be playing Nitro Strike with my paint cans in hand.
All right, sweet. And last but not least, Walt.
I'm a huge fan of both Victor Alpha and Nitro Strike, and I'll be playing Flyer.
All right, sweet. All right, well, let's get started. You guys are hanging out at the Valor Knights base, an undisclosed location in the southwestern United States, near an old Air Force boneyard. What's everyone doing in their downtime?
Cleaning guns.
Cleaning guns. Okay. Jacob, what are you doing?
Having unsuccessfully recruited Zendaya to the Valor Knight force, I am broadcasting another message of peace and welcomeness out into space to look for more Valor Knight recruits to help us on our war against the evil Chaos Lords.
Okay. And Alice, what are you up to?
Well, first off, to Victor Alpha, he needs to up his social media game. That's why he's failing so much. Second of all, I think that today I am going to be down in the mess hall area, and I'm just goofing off and actually probably wanting to goof off and catching up on paperwork that Victor Alpha has made me continue working on the tablet, because apparently I have fallen more than a little behind. And by little behind, I mean it might just be 6 months worth, maybe 9 months worth of paperwork. It's not that much, right?
I admire your artistic endeavors, but there are times where one needs to catch up on their proper paperwork.
Oh, wait till you get the paperwork.
I always look forward to the doodles in the corner.
All right, there's a chime noise. That is, your front doorbell goes off.
We have a doorbell?
You have a doorbell?
He'll push the little button on the computer and this. Hello?
And it is the head of BAMF. Who has been your occasional liaison with earthly governments. He asks if he can come in. He has some issues he needs to talk about with you.
Oh, certainly.
So he just
We're doing a crossover today?
Crossover.
I wasn't expecting a crossover issue. Very well. This, Mr. Agent Romita, yes. Come on in.
Colonel Romita, Stephen Romita. So he comes in. He's you can tell he's a little disturbed by his manner. He greets you all curtly, and he says he has a issue tech-trillion nature, and he seems a little embarrassed by it. He mentions that there's a nearby secret BAMF facility he can't give you too many details about, but they had an alien there in cold storage, hibernation sleep from a crash site they recovered decades ago. Mm-hmm. And that recently they had discovered that this, after comparing his technology with their scans of your technology, they assumed he was probably a shifter like you. And before they could take the next logical step of waking him up and introducing him to you, etc., a rogue Banff agent who was working for their nemesis Nest appears to have absconded with him, as well as some other classified weapons that they had at the Banff facility.
Oh, that's
And they think they're going to be trying to smuggle this shifter and whatever other weapon they stole from the Banff facility to Nest in the near future. They suspect even at a public gathering in your immediate area. So they're wondering if you guys could come with them and try to help them find the rogue technology, as well as the the ancient sleeper. Well, I guess you guys are all ancient, but this is a shifter who has been outside, hasn't been aware of the civil war of your kind.
Certainly, we would be glad to help. I'm assuming this is an urban situation.
Yeah, according to our intelligence, this will be happening at a food truck rodeo in the area.
Aha. All right.
Those damn food trucks get into everything.
It is an annoying trend, but what can you do?
Well, I mean, who can say anything negative about mobile tacos?
Mobile tacos are a good thing.
I've not had one, but I have heard from the humans that they are delicious.
When are we going to get our food eating upgrade?
Perhaps when we acquire access to that infiltrator technology that the Chaos Lords seem to have plenty of.
Okay, well, so I'm trying to remember. Do the humans at large know about you guys, or are you still robots in disguise?
Seeing all the destruction that we've caused.
Yeah, we've caused quite a bit of damage, but I can't think of any of that in major public areas.
Yeah,
True.
It's all been in the wilderness and out and far outside military bases and junkyards.
I make sure I tap Victor Alpha on the shoulder and just be like, dude, listen, no matter what happens, I do not want an Instagram account.
Well, the humans are known for their social media, so you're just going to have to be very careful about when you assume your combat form. In the meantime, try to maintain your vehicle forms as best you can, and we'll rely on the agents to guide us as we do.
All right, so are we pretty much saying that there hasn't been an official disclosure of your status yet, but most human authorities are aware of you, but there hasn't been a 60 minutes interview kind of thing?
Right.
Except for that sheriff that keeps showing up at our door.
That's true. He knows about you. So it's kind of a secret, but it's not a secret. Sort of like, Tom Cruise. People know, but they don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. So this means that Victor Alpha does not want to go looking up certain tags because Nitro Strike and Nitro Strike's work has ended up on social media a little bit.
I'm sure they'll just
I have
think
an
that
outreach program with kids. Remember?
I admire what you're doing with the youth, and I'm not going to say you shouldn't do it. It's just we should be careful with the Tectrillion script. I'm sure they think it's just a bunch of squiggles. But otherwise, try to keep it to native languages.
Okay.
It's all in English and Japanese and Korean and Arabic and what? Why are you looking at me like that?
That should be fine.
So, how do you guys want to infiltrate this operation?
Well, he's a fire truck,
Mm-hmm.
so he's going to fit right in as being potentially there for emergency services.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Now, here's the thing: can we alter like paint schemes and stuff like that?
I believe so. Yeah, you can change. you can change your paint scheme. I believe so.
So I've seen there are some fire departments out here that actually bought surplus Humvees because what they do is they make really great vehicles for like search and rescue and stuff like that, and then they just repaint them. The soft skin ones, not the armored ones. But if I go if I match Victor Alpha's color scheme and go with like a rescue theme, it would make more sense for me to show up than actually like military kitted out dune buggy guy.
Yeah.
I'll fit in just fine going in as a little mini bot VW. So, but that said, more and more cities have these outreach programs where they do have for emergency response these little various civilian cars that they paint up in similar color schemes to show that they are showing up for for more I don't know what the term right now that I'm looking for is.
Like militant operations?
De-escalation tactic methods. We'll go with that for mental health outreach and stuff like that. So I could do that if that's our theme today. I could color scheme myself with, the first responder colors.
Okay.
All right, that sounds like a plan. Let's figure out who will be there with you. So Banff is going to have a table there and be trying to blend in with the population. Sort of a meet and greet. It'll be under the cover of a recruitment drive, but really they're just there to scope things out. So Romita's going to be there. Let's see, who else would fit in?
Not the fish guy and not the big giant iron golem.
Okay, not the
flying witch.
The flying witch.
I'm certain she could make, she could do lots of street art tricks or, street arts tricks and stuff like that to fit in.
Well, it's possible.
And complain about and complain to her boss about being relegated to such a horrible assignment.
All right, so it's Steve Romita, Phoebe Moondaughter, who is she wields the grimoire of John Dee, and she's a spellcaster, so meet her, and he insists on going. So Damon Rockford, last embodied in this podcast by Walter Billiard, is there, and he fits in pretty well except for that one demon arm he has.
You can put that under a coat.
You put it under a coat, yeah.
Yeah, just wear a sleeve, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Bandage it up,
Alice, do you want to try to pass off your minibot as a human with a trench coat and a fedora?
No.
Okay. All right.
I like the fedora. We'll stick with the fedora at some point, but not the trench coat. That's not enough style.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So anything else you want to do before we roll out to the food truck rodeo?
I will have Gearbox fix us up some sensors that are designed to track down shifter technology and energy signals.
Okay.
Actually, after going and looking at all the food trucks that will be there, I am going to see if I can change plans and implant myself as one of the food truck support cars. So, food trucks will sometimes have those support vehicles, and they fit the size of a mini car pretty well. So I'm going to see if I can swap in for one of them and therefore be in the midst of the action. And I can color scheme myself to be that food truck. So, yep.
Okay. Which food truck would you like to be associated with?
The taco truck.
A taco truck. Do we have a taco truck
like
here?
You do.
We have the Ragin' Cajun, Seafood Shack, Cupcake Heaven, Famous Frank's, the Chicken Coop, Chester's Cheesesteak, Prime Po' Boy, Bucky's Burgers, Chill and Grill, and Castle Rustler. No taco truck.
How is that possible?
They are seafood tacos. So Seafood Shack. They're actually selling seafood tacos.
Yeah.
Seafood tacos. All right. So you're up here on number 2. Okay, fair enough.
Ragin' Cajun could be a fusion taco truck.
It's a fusion
But
taco
we'll go
truck.
with seafood. We'll go with seafood tacos as their thing.
I'd buy it.
I would also buy it. All right, so you're right there, number 2, right behind the fountain. And it's a food truck rodeo. There's a variety of smells that none of you can detect since you are all robots. There's a large, milling crowd of humanity, various ages and races and families and work friends and, everybody stuffing their faces, There's a band somewhere playing 80s rock pretty badly. And you guys are milling around. Let's say that the Banff recruitment table is on the other side of the fountain over here by number 6, the Chester's Cheesesteak. So that's where Amita and Phoebe and Damon are hanging out, awkwardly passing out recruitment flyers for Banff and answering questions from people asking if they were, extras from the Venture Brothers. And, so where are you guys who are dressed up as fire gear? Do you want to be in front of number 9 over there by the Chilling Grill?
Yeah, I think
That works.
Yeah,
Okay.
that should be good.
All right, cool. So what you guys doing?
Well, Alpha's plan is to stay in vehicle form unless an emergency pops up. Otherwise, he is scanning for strange energies using these things they got from Gearbox.
Okay. Make me a technology roll, difficulty of 15.
Okay. That's an 18 on the die for a total of 19.
Yeah, over in the area of the fountain, something's pinging over there.
Okay. Oh, and a 1 on the random die.
Oh, well, that's not good.
No.
Okay.
So I sense something, but
Mm-hmm. Okay, over there by the big red truck. That big red truck is number 8, so that would be Bucky's Burgers. So there's a guy behind the counter there with one metal arm, and he's grilling up burgers. It's Bucky's Burgers, and
He's got a metal arm.
It's Bucky.
Oh, never mind. Low hanging fruit. I'll be here all day, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, yeah.
You're talking to Mike. It's low hanging fruit all day.
Things have gotten hard in the MCU lately. Okay, have you seen those latest movies? No, nobody has. Okay,
I have.
Well, of course you have to.
I love Marvels.
Anyway, there's an explosion in Bucky's grill, and
Oh,
there's
no.
fire and smoke and panic over there. People are screaming, babies are crying.
Okay.
Do we see what caused it?
It's really hard. It's just chaos over there. If you had to guess, you'd think of maybe a propane tank burst, but it's really hard. There's a lot of smoke too. It seems like maybe too much smoke, but
All right, can we push sensors out to see if any of the people we're looking for are actually here or moving about the crowd?
The only sensors I was aware of you guys had was one to detect Trillion technology.
And is any of that going off?
You get a soft ping from up above the fountain. Vaguely in the area of where Nitro Strike is, or maybe slightly east of there, but it's hard to say.
I am going to relay that to my teammates.
Okay. With an emergency happening, Victor is going to suggest to everyone to participate in crowd control while I attempt to maneuver over closer to where the fire is happening, so I can use my firefighting equipment in my fire truck form to extinguish it.
Okay. The smoke seems to be getting thicker as you get over there, but you can locate the source of the fire inside the trailer, and you can start spraying into it. Give me a basic technology roll, difficulty 10, to extinguish the fire.
Easily done.
Okay, fair
Just
enough.
on the die.
The fire is out. There doesn't seem to be too many people wounded. The smoke continues to get thicker, though. So,
Okay. Looks like something's happening. This smoke is way too thick to be coming from a normal fire.
the the band kicks into Lunatic Fringe.
Okay.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, my radio malfunctions, and I'm going to play something else to go over on my area because I'm trying to actually control the crowd and maneuver the crowd into a better situation. And the mood of music certainly impacts it. So, also, my emergency brake is going to accidentally slip off, and therefore, I'm going to pivot my car to a position where I block off traffic to that direction.
Okay. Fair enough.
Somebody should have done better when they were driving me here. Apparently, they didn't pull up the parking brake properly, and they didn't, turn off the radio properly.
These are
It's
problematic.
that darn Bluetooth they're using on me.
The darn Bluetooth.
How many people accidentally connect to their Bluetooth devices all the time?
This is fair. So while you guys are doing that, and the folks from Banff, Damon and Steve and Phoebe, they're kind of trying to calm the crowd down and do whatever. A bunch of guys in red jumpsuits jump into food truck number 3 over there. And they don't have any opposition from the guy, operating the food truck, and they start folding things up and start to drive away, to the northeast.
Are they distinctive red jumpsuits? Are they, are these nest agents? Or are they just guys in red jumpsuits?
Well, they don't all look like Sammy Hagar, if that's what you're asking.
Could be accidental McDonald's employees.
Accidental McDonald's employees. They all kind of look like this,
Okay, those are distinctive jumpsuits. That with tactical combat armor.
With cult headgear.
Yeah, those guys scream faceless minions of an evil organization.
Yeah, they certainly do, and they're driving away.
I will attempt to shoot a tracker at them.
I am going to physically block them because I'm near them. So I'm going to physically, I've already had my parking brake slip. So I'm going to physically use my body to block their escape.
Okay. I guess let's do a resisted dexterity check.
And can I assist by, this is going to get me banned from YouTube. Can I resist by coming up the rear and pushing them into her?
I don't see why not. How do assisted actions? Jacob, you're my system expert. How do assisted actions work again?
It gives me
helping another gives advantage to who you're trying to help.
Yep,
Okay, so we'll make a dexterity check, difficulty 15. If you succeed, then Alice can roll with advantage.
6, 4, 5.
And Victor Alpha was apparently shooting a grappling hook too. So
okay, Victor, give me just at the hit check difficulty. The evade score, and this guy's going to be 16.
So I'm kind of picturing Victor Alpha's endeavor is from one side. I'm on front coming, and blocking the other side.
I got a 17 on that roll.
All right, you successfully were able to do your thing. So Alice gets to roll with advantage.
Oh, thank you for advantage because it was a 5 and a 20.
Nice.
And a 6 and a 3 on the D6s. So 20 and a 6.
Okay, so you successfully you put your small body in front of this huge truck. And it batters into you. It skids, it falls over, and then a whole bunch of these guys in jetpacks and jumpsuits jump out. And so does this lady with the mask on and her bodyguard who's wearing the white pantsuit. And she screams, "Nest, roll out!" as she's fiddling with some boxes.
Hey,
that's copyrighted.
Well, I'm trying to think about, what is a good catchphrase for an insect-themed villain group?
Swarm.
Swarm, there you go.
Swarm out.
Swarm out.
Oh my goodness. That's
okay,
awesome.
so let's roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
8.
I'm going
By
on
the way,
6.
guys, I just want to say again that for some reason I use all my good dice on Banff because on my Tuesday night game, I couldn't roll above an 8 for multiple weeks.
Oh no.
It was painful. Very painful.
Oh no.
That does suck. So when are you going, Alice?
I'm on an 8.
8. Okay. Walt, where are you going?
I'm at a 4.
Okay. Jacob.
Wait, do you add your dex to that?
Yes.
I'm at a 9.
Okay.
Victor Alpha has a 3.
A 3. Oh, okay. So the bad guys, let me check what our roll says. The bad guys were on 6. So looks like Walt, then Alice, then the bad guys.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
All right, so those guys are all what do you call it? They're running from the truck. Where are they running to?
They're running at you guys.
So they are closing the distance to attack us up close.
That is correct. They're trying to. It looks like they're trying to keep you from getting to whatever their leader's doing in the back of the truck.
All right. I would like to pit maneuver the back of the truck I have squished in between my buddy, and then back into the agents using my vehicle like a ram. Almost like a mass attack.
All right, explain this to me again because I'm not following you.
So, in other words, I'm going to pit the side of the vehicle so that the vehicle is turned the wrong way. So it's trapped between Alice, and the only way it's going to be able to go is either back out of there, which is going to be difficult with that wall border, or go forward and have to maneuver around the fountain, which will make it slower for them to escape.
Yeah, it's also on its side. It's not even on its wheels right now.
Oh, all right. That makes it a little easier. So I'm just going to back in. Yes, Rye, you are correct. I am going to back into. I'm going to use my vehicle body like a ram and ram into those agents.
Okay, you can do that. Okay, let's take a look at those agents. Collectively, they have an evade of 12.
Okay, and do I add my dex or strength?
I'd say this is a strength attack, wouldn't you?
All right. So 19 and a 3.
19 and a 3. And how much damage are you doing?
1d10 plus. So just 1d10.
1d10.
Plus
Okay.
your strength.
Plus my strength, which would be another 2.
Okay, so roll that. Let's see how many you take out.
I got 5 points.
5 points. Okay, and let me see how many agents you take out.
I must have just clipped him. Couldn't get rolling fast enough. You know how this goes.
Well, the jumpsuit guys only have 5 HP each.
Whoops.
So you just took out 5 of them. Another 5 or 6 managed to scramble out of the way, and a couple guys with jetpacks are hovering above you. But you took out a whole bunch of them. So, all right. So that is Walt. Oh wait, you're a warrior. You have 1 successful attack. You get to have more attacks.
I'm going to peel out, swing the other way, and use my bumper to ram some more of them.
Okay. Same thing. Evades 12. Let's see how many you get.
Will I be able to get? White pantsuit lady and her boss? Or are they kind of protected?
They're in the back of the vehicle. It might be hard to get to them without running up into the vehicle. So
all right. I got it's a strength attack again, so that's a 19, but I also got a 1 on the other die.
Okay, shoot. Okay, so let's.
Do I pop a tire?
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Let's see. So that's do I add the strength again?
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay, so you take out the rest of the jumpsuit guys who are on the ground. They're by the truck. But you do get one of your tires stuck into a pothole, and next turn you'll have to spend one of your actions to get mobile again.
Gotcha.
So, Alice, it is now your turn.
Okay. So, as I crash into this, beep, beep, instead of my standard short tube beeps.
Mhm.
And my airbag explodes and malfunctions. That powder, they apparently way overloaded the powder on my airbag. So I am going to be doing a dirty trick with it, and the people that just fell out and are nearby me are going to basically get blinded or be coughing or stuff like that through the puff of powder, talcum and other powders that are mixed into this. They really need to do better about these malfunctions. This should have been recalled.
Okay.
This
Now-
airbag
now-
should have been.
Everybody on foot, Walt just took out by running
Okay.
into him. There are about
I
5
thought there
guys
was
in
more. I thought there were
jetpacks
like
who are
4.
kind of hovering over the fountain area.
Okay.
So,
Sorry, what was hovering over the fountain area?
about 5 guys with jetpacks
Okay.
who Walt didn't get by slamming into him. So
Okay. So then instead, I will do a paint bomb. Yeah. I'm gonna try and do it on the down low, but let's see. I don't know if this car has a hatchback. Yeah. The paint cans are. I'll just shoot a paintball at them, and hopefully nobody notices that it came out of the car, because that is a little bit further. But actually, I do have the cover of the airbags blowing up. So with the airbags blowing up, I chuck my paint can bomb at them up in the air. That's a good idea. I've got cover. 17 on the die, and a 2 on the d6. So I hit. So paint bomb is going to create a 10-foot radius of obscured area, and my left. Jacob, you are muted.
What are we going to do without the GM?
Dance Revolution.
For those who are watching, he had some technical issues before we started too, but he had the time at the time. So yeah.
Well, hopefully he'll be back soon.
Yep. Meanwhile,
This could get interesting.
In the meanwhile, we are playing Champions of the Electrocube War. This is yes. This is a remake of the Valor Knights role-playing game by Bloat Games, who are just amazing game designers. You should really buy their stuff.
Eric Bloat makes some good stuff. He's fun.
It's not he doesn't
Nice.
make games that are all about complicated settings or anything like that. He makes games that are fun to play. That's why we keep going back to them.
Yeah, he does good stuff. I really enjoy his stuff. I found him with Vigilant City. That was legit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now he's back.
hey, is the fight over?
Yes.
Nope.
we won.
All right. So what were you going at? What were you doing, Alice?
I paint bombed the guys with jetpacks in the air. So with using the cover of the malfunctioning airbag. Good thing there was no driver sitting in my car, because that airbag totally malfunctioned, needed to be recalled. And I used the cover of that puff of talcum powder and other powders to shoot a paint bomb up at those at the ones flying on rockets at jetpacks. And it was a 17 on the die, so I'm pretty sure I hit.
Their evade is actually 18.
I hit. Yeah,
Okay.
I totally hit. Yep.
All right.
Let me double check my. And it is going to be a 10-foot radius of obscured area, so that's going to give them disadvantage on perception checks and attack rolls.
Okay,
Yep.
I will say you've got 2 of them. So out of the 5, you got 2 of them. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Okay, now it's the bad guy's turn. So
This is always the part that hurts.
well, hopefully. I mean, if I'm doing my job right. Okay, so the nest leader in the back of the truck looks out at you and hisses. I'm bad at villain voices. You want to do a villain voice, Jacob?
I'm surprised I'm in such good condition after being chewed on by a T-Rex.
Nice callback. Nice callback. She's constructed some kind of weird-looking chrome device in the back of that truck, and as her bodyguard stands by next to her with a katana, she presses a button, and a huge shimmering blue portal opens right next to her. And, what you doing, Jacob?
What?
Phoebe!
My turn now?
Nope. Bad guys still get to go. Sorry.
When are the BAMF agents going?
Say what?
When are the BAMF agents going?
There go. I guess all NPCs will go on this turn. So Phoebe is preparing a spell. So that's
To
going to be
close
her
the
turn.
gate.
Say what?
To close the blue portal?
Well, I don't know if it's technological.
Spellcaster.
Yeah. But there is a warm breeze that comes out of that portal, a warm and tropical breeze that comes out of that portal. And then this comes out of the portal. From Prehistoric Perils by Mr. Jacob Blackman, available now from Fanny Goat Games. This is a Spinosaurus that
That's not good.
walks out into the food truck rodeo and starts screaming the way they do in all those Jurassic Fork movies. So,
Jurassic Fork.
Well, it's a food truck rodeo. It seemed appropriate. So he's hungry for tacos, people tacos.
It's spork. It's a spork.
So let's see. There are 4 of you. I'm going to roll a 1d4. And Jacob, where are you exactly?
I was positioned near the truck that was on fire as I was putting it out last.
Okay, so you are farthest away. So it's either going to be Walt or Alice. So okay, so
Chomp.
Yep. Alice, odds or evens?
Evens.
Walt, what's your evade?
My evade is 16.
16. Okay.
Wait a minute. It was updated. Evade 20. I'm sorry, because we had the updates.
Okay. Shoot, that's right. Okay, I rolled a 13. So.
Does that mean I escape?
Yep, he doesn't hit you. Oh wait, he gets +8 melee attack.
Oh dear God!
He does hit you.
There goes that fender.
Yeah, and then that's a 2d12 +8 slashing damage. So, hang on a second.
Yeah, them Spinosauruses are no joke.
All right, that is 19 +8, so that's a total of 27.
27 points from a CHOW.
Yeah.
You didn't break his teeth on my hardened armor?
He's using his claws.
Oh.
Remember to take it off your armor points first.
Yep. All right, I got you.
So.
Whew, that's chunky. Dear Lord.
That is chunky. Hopefully that's the only one. I mean, it'd be terrible if there was another one that came out of there, wouldn't it? Oh wait, what's that coming out of there now? Is that? Oh no.
A plant eater?
Plant eater. No, that wouldn't be any fun.
That was clearly the Loch Ness monster.
I'm just waiting for the giant like fishosaurus to come out and just like flop around because there's no water.
All right, there's a brachiosaurus. No, wait, look at this guy. He's an ankylosaurus. He's even better. Hit points 13. What are you doing, Jacob? Okay. I got you. All right, so he comes out and he's taking a swing at Alice. Alice, what's your evade score?
Shoot, I lost my character sheet. My evade score is 22.
Okay. How big are you?
Keep up your dex. I'm a mini bot. Plus, he also always gets disadvantage to hit me because I'm a mini bot.
Okay, but when a brachiosaurus moves through, oh wait, that's a brachiosaurus. This is a
Ankylosaur.
He has a +4 melee attack, but he says he attacks at disadvantage because of your size.
Because I'm a hard target, so
Okay.
they get a disadvantage on me.
Okay. Okay, he rolled a 2, so he is not hitting you. So he is just panicked and running over towards the crowd. So tries to swing at you, misses, and he runs towards the crowd of panicked civilians. So, and that is it for dinosaurs for now. And all right, so Phoebe has reassessed her priorities, and she is trying to cast a spell to contain the Allosaurus. Actually, I guess all the Banff guys, Steve Ramita and the Demon Arm Damon guy too, are doing the same things. They're reassessing and trying to figure out a plan to take on the, reptilian monster who's come forth from the portal. So they're kind of strategizing right now. And that takes us to the next initiative. Who
I haven't gone yet.
I know. I'm going down the list. Bad guys were on 6, Jacob's on 3.
Okay. Well, this is bad. I am going to take on the Predasaur. Victor Alpha is going to spin his wheels and charge at the Spinosaurus and hopefully smash into it and push it back through the portal. That is I am planning a move through.
Okay. So this will be a resisted strength check, right?
I believe so.
All right. So you roll D20, I roll D20. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I got a unmodified 17. Adding the 8 from the strength puts me up to 25.
I also got a 17.
Okay. And what's your strength score?
4.
Okay. Well, you're not moving him. He's pushing back on you a little bit.
Wheel spinning. Okay. I want to hit it. I want to distract it by shooting it in the face with my water hose.
That's awesome.
You have 2 actions on a turn.
Mm-hmm. Everyone
Okay.
gets 2 actions.
You're at point blank range. Do we need to do see if you miss?
Let's see. That is a 17 to hit.
Unmodified?
I'm up. Yeah, it's 15 plus 2.
Okay, because his evade, I believe, is 19, right?
Okay. Were you kind of this as a melee attack or a
Your
or a
point,
range?
I mean, you're literally grappling with him, right?
If it's a point blank melee attack, then I get 2 more, which would make it a 19.
Okay, then yeah, I'd say you hit him. How do we determine if he's distracted? What's a reasonable way to do that?
Give him disadvantage if he's distracted.
Yeah, give him. Let's say maybe some disadvantage on his next strength.
Okay, let me see. But how would we determine if it? All right, well, you hit. So let's just say the effect took place. So we're rolling a disadvantage on his next attack. So that sounds like a plan. All right, so we are back around to the top of the initiative order. And that would be Walt. You're going first. What are you up to, sir?
So he's still pushing against the Spinosaurus, right? Even though he's not having much trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing I need to do is free my wheels, though.
Yeah, you have to spend one of your actions getting yourself out of that pothole.
So that's my job, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, fair enough. All right, if that's Walt, then we go to Alice. You are next.
Okay. So the portal that opened, did it look technological like ones we've
Yes.
seen before? Did it look magical? Okay, great. So I know that I'm not going to out DPS these things. So I'm going to see about using this, using my tech that I have and I'm going to try and hack their system to try and close the portal before anything else comes out. And meanwhile, beep beep, I'm going to come over to my team and let them know that I'm doing this, so that if there is any chance that they can basically punt any back into the portal before it closes, to do so. Beep beep, and me trying to stay. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a tech roll.
Okay. Tell me how you get in contact with the technology to hack it.
Well, I'm assuming that the agents, the enemy agents that summoned it has some sort of basically device on her, either, a little tablet or a watch or something like that. And I'm basically going to try and trace the signal, because it probably did, I'm assuming, like all bad guys that are a little bit negligent, she probably accidentally logged on to the open Wi-Fi here, and probably, through that I can track her down.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like this was the technology that they stole from the BAMF facility, and it's just kind of a big chrome portal generator. Doesn't have any network connections. Doesn't have a Wi-Fi port. Doesn't have Bluetooth. It kind of looks like it's old and steam powered, but it's just a lot of chrome and lots of diodes and glowing lights. So you'd probably need physical contact with it to be able to sabotage.
Sure. Then in that case, I am going to do just that. I'm still in vehicle form right now, so I am going to ram. Using my ramming, I am going to ram myself into her so that I can grab that off of her. So this is going to be that I need to move at least 20 feet and hit with a melee attack on the same turn. The target then takes a d6 of bludgeoning damage, but my point is to get in contact with her so I can get that. Okay. And if the target is a creature, they must succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
Okay, 15 and a 6 on the D6. 15 plus 8 is 23.
Okay, you're just about to hit the nest leader when her friend, the white pantsuits ninja, jumps in, does a somersault, snatches her up in the air along with the portal gun, and saves her, pulls her at the last second out of your danger zone.
Okay.
Which it's unpretty believable, but she is a white pantsuit ninja, so
that's fine.
Oh, that hurts to hear.
White pantsuit.
So now I'm underneath them, looking up. Got it.
Looking up. Because you rolled a 6, though, you can see that the strap that she's holding the portal gun by has become slightly loosened. There's a strap, and like one of the clips has come undone. She still has it in her hands, but and all the hurly-burly, one of the clips came undone. So
using my second action, I am, since ramming is just one action, since I don't need to move and do that, I am going to at that point try and shoot some oil-based paint up at it to try and basically dislodge it off of her. And I'm going to shout to Victor Alpha, catch! Beep beep! Okay, so let me try and see if I can dislodge that off her shoulder. Make it slip off her shoulder.
Target number is 19.
I hit a 19, but I got a 1 on the D6.
Okay, shoot.
I roll a dice.
You do hit it. It falls on the ground with a clatter, and then
Yep. Keep going.
Let's see. All right. I have one horrible thing in mind that I don't want to do. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to roll a d6. 1 to 3, the portal closes and the gun breaks. And
if you have a horrible thing in your mind, just do it. Come on, just do it to us. Anybody object to him doing the horrible thing to us?
He's the GM. He can do whatever he wants.
Run it.
Go for it.
Another dinosaur comes out.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. And it's not quite as bad as the Spinosaurus, but it is a T-Rex.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Yep. See? Okay, cool. I'm done.
So, all right. So that was Alice. Walt went. Alice went. Now it's the bad guys on 6.
They suck.
They do suck. All right. So the nest agents swoop in and Phoebe and Steve grab the portal gun, which is clattered to the floor, and they run off behind the ice cream truck to figure out how to unfuck the situation. And meanwhile, Damon pulls out a big Scottish Highlander sword and squares off against White Pantsuit Ninja.
Like you do.
As you do. So that's what those guys are doing. Meanwhile,
Filing off the serial numbers.
Filing off the serial numbers. The Wasps, who are the flying guys, two of them are blinded, and so they are crashing to the ground. Let's see if they hit anybody. 1 to 3 means yes. 4 to 6 means no. Oh shoot! Okay. They got a 1. They're gonna crash into somebody. Everybody, give me a number between 1 and 6.
6.
3.
Did
you guys both say 3?
Yep.
Okay. Of these 2 falling agents, 1 slams into you, Walt. 1 slams into you, Victor Alpha.
All right.
I would turn on my windshield wipers, but military vehicle with no windshield. So.
Fair enough. And since it's falling damage and not an actual attack, I'm just going to give him 1d6.
All the freaking funding in the entire freaking universe, and they don't put safety measures on it.
Well.
And you both take just d4 damage, which is probably soaked by your shields and your armor.
It is.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So, all right. Meanwhile, the other 2 or 3 Wasp agents who are still aloft, they are taking shots at people. So, what is your evade score, Alice? There's 3 of them, so they're each going to shoot 1 at you. 22. All right. So,
and he gets disadvantage to attack me. I'm a mini bot.
Because you're a mini bot. Okay.
Beep beep.
It's really hard to hit me because I'm very dex focused.
This is true. Okay. Then let's just roll. I'm not gonna flip pages. Roll d20. Okay, so that would be a hit. Oh,
Yes.
okay. They one of them actually rolled high enough to get you.
Wow, with this at. Okay, cool.
Yeah, with it, I rolled 2 really good d20s at once.
Oh no, I trust you. I trust you. That's cool.
2d6 is the damage, so that is 4 plus 6, so 10 HP on that one.
Ow.
Okay. The opposite negative of that is I have very few hit points, so
Okay.
I rely on not being hit much. That's a good chunk of me comparatively.
Walt, what is your evade?
20.
Oh, all right. This might suck. I got 12, so you're safe.
Oh my God, because I got knocked down a peg from that other dinosaur. So
yeah, he still has to go too. Jacob, what is your
17.
17? Okay. Modified 12. So yeah. You guys are okay from the Wasps. All right. So now the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex. Take a look at everybody. And let's see. What happened to the Spinosaurus? He was grappling with Victor Alpha, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I guess you're the primary target there, Jacob.
All right. And he has disadvantage because I sprayed him in the face last.
That is right. He does. Okay. So let's roll a d20. Yeah, that's going to be a 6. So hey, that's not going to. Yeah. You are actively grappling him, right?
Yes, I'm trying to push him back through the portal.
Okay. Let's do a resistance strength test to see. I'll roll d20 and add strength. I got a 4 plus his strength,
I'm
which
going
was
to re-roll that with some luck.
okay.
That is going to be a 17 and a 6 on the wild die.
Okay. You get him almost just on the verge of the portal because you rolled a 6. So it's going to make you take 2 turns, but you can. He's got 1 back foot there. You've almost gone through the portal, so that was a very good push.
Okay.
But okay, so the T-Rex comes out. He's looking around. He makes that weird reptile lion roar that they do.
Can I do another thing just for fun?
Sure.
I want to turn on my sirens and lights.
Okay. Well, what is the purpose here, Jacob?
Distraction.
Distraction?
I saw that movie. T-Rexes are attracted to light and sound.
Are they really?
No, but it's fun.
But it's a movie.
It's the
But
movie.
it's in the movie.
All right, the dice says it works. So the T-Rex looks at you and he makes that noise they make, and he charges over.
Yes, push me. Yes, push me deeper into the portal.
Okay. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. He might just bull rush into you. No. Because you guys are right on the verge. Okay, that could be all right. Oh, the T-Rex makes a fearsome roar. All creatures that can see and hear must make a DC 10 wisdom check or become frightened. Everybody, DC 10 wisdom check.
Dear Lord.
I got 17 on the die.
Okay.
Wisdom. Oh,
13
God.
on the die. I'm fine.
I got an adjusted 1.
Oh, no.
You want to spend some luck and try again there, Walt?
Yes, I would like to spend some luck and try again.
Okay.
18.
All right. All right.
First you say it, then you do it.
Whoops.
All right. So you guys are not scared, although a lot of the crowd is scared. Even some of the nest agents, they look terrified, deep in their mammalian soul. Okay, so T-Rex is going to charge you, Jacob. What's your evade?
17.
17. Okay. He has a +7 on melee attacks. So not quite good enough. That's a 15 modified. So he stomps over your direction and tries to bite you, but he just misses. So, and that's all the NPCs this turn. And that leads us down to Jacob.
And after Jacob's turn, before we go into the next round, you might want to check time.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, right about there.
I'm going to attempt one last push to get this thing in.
Okay.
And that is a natural 20 on the die.
What's on the D6?
5.
Okay. It's open for a 1, but you managed to shove the Spinosaurus in there. So you can turn around and face the T-Rex. Oh, wait. You know
How thick is the smoke now?
it's dissipating.
Okay.
It was from White Pantsuit Ninja's smoke bombs.
Okay.
It is lilac scented.
All right.
Of course it is. Oh, my God. That's disturbing.
Sorry. Wait, I forgot about the Ankylosaur. The Ankylosaur is rampaging and scaring people. So, all right, that one's resolved.
Offering tacos. Offer it tacos.
All right, it is 1 p.m. Do we want to check out and continue this next week or in 2 weeks?
Yeah. Let's pin it, and then we'll come back again and finish this off. Maybe we'll have some backup who comes in what do you call it, like Aid or Jason, and they can help us clean this up.
Yeah,
that would be nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Well, hey, folks, thanks for checking out the BAM podcast, our lunchtime beat 'em up. We will see you next time, hopefully in 2 weeks. So that would put us into the 22nd of March. So have a good
bye,
weekend.
everyone.
Cheers.
Bye, everyone.